My name is Panos Livadas, and I am the General Secretary of the Greek National Tourism Organization, in charge with the touristic product and communications of the touristic product of Greece. I have been working on the Greek communications for many years now. Since 2004, I was in charge of the Greek communication, the Greek communications abroad, through two different governments. So I have gained a lot of experience, and now I am more focused on conveying the Greek touristic message to the world. If they want to have a honeymoon, then Santorini will be a new thing for them. If they want to have a blast, if they want to have a great time, nightlife and everything, then they're going to Mykonos. For the first time, it's going to be extremely attractive, despite the fact that Mykonos has been offering those kind of services and great time for the last half a century. So it depends on what they want to do. If they want to relax as a family, there's Crete and there's Kos and there is Corfu, there's Chalkidiki, and there are so many places. If they want an isolated island, they can find isolated meaning not very crowded. Then they can find one of the rest 600 islands that they can go. If they want to visit where history and democracy started from, Athens is their place, because they're going to find out what the Acropolis is all about. Not just a photograph of the monument. They will understand how it participated to our way of life today. Or to go to Knika, where the first speeches about democracy took place. If they want something more northern and other kind of history and culture, is Thessaloniki, which is the second biggest city and offers so many attractive things to do. If they want to go shopping, there's everything there. So I would not isolate one little aspect. We have our own brand identity approach, which is the umbrella message, Greece all-time classic. We have an enormous load of audiovisual materials. We rely heavily on webinars. We work with people, try to bring them in through fam trips in order to get them to learn more about the product. We do a lot of work within Greece, trying to explain to people how important it is for the tourist to have a great time. So he speaks about it and he talks about it, because today they're not only talking to their friends and relatives, but they're also talking through the internet. They're talking through TripAdvisor, they're talking to the various providers. So their personal communities have enlarged. So we try to make everyone in Greece sensitive that these people have to have a great time in order to convey the message, the positive message, again and again. We're working on Sun and Sea, we're working on gastronomy issues, we're working on the Secret Greece project. In other words, letting people from all over the world that identify Greece with sun and sea and culture to learn that there's more to it, and very attractive places in December or in January or in February, and medical tourism and sailing tourism, maritime tourism. So these are our focuses, and through the internet, using a number of tools. But again, we do not neglect our traditional partners. Well, they're easily combined, because you have different people that each channel approaches. So when you have your strategy laid out, and then you breaking down to appropriate tactics for every channel, you get the job done. It's not one particular age or other demographic that is dominant, exactly because the business of Greece is tourism to a great extent. We have every kind of service that anyone can demand. We have the 5-star hotels, we have 4 and 3 and 2. We have youth hostels. We have very picturesque little amenities that can help the people that are looking for something more, let's say, economy oriented. We have a number of advantages, like the Polynesian. We have many islands in Greece. This is excellent for the tourism that comes to Greece through the cruise industry. So we're working with the cruise lines. We have very special organization very special organizations to help people that are coming here to Greece for religious tourism, because this is a very important part of Greece, very close to where Christianity began and very close to all the nations that are Christians, and they appreciate this. So we have different target groups in different areas and different niches that we serve, we believe, well, and that's why we're across the board. We do not limit ourselves to one thing. The crisis, the economic crisis, was a very interesting matter, a very important challenge. But now we see from the global economic figures that both in the United States and also in Europe and other source markets for us, that the problems are eased, and therefore there's more disposable income for more people, and we're very happy to see that they prefer us, and we're very honored for that. So that was one challenge. The second challenge is, of course, that we need to help the people that want to visit us with the visa issues, and this is one of the things that we have been working very hard on. We have done tremendous steps, and I think the whole world appreciates that we are within Schengen, but very easy to get visa, very quick and very easy. The success of bringing a record year in tourism, in let's say all-time record, both in arrivals and in terms of revenues. I think this is the most important thing. When I first heard about the numbers in the beginning of January of 2014, when we had the first official figures from all source markets, and we were pleased to see that our predictions were right, that we had these record years. That was, of course, a very big moment. And that was a very big moment because tourism is a very important industry for Greece to help the country get over the crises, because also Greece is also in a crisis among so many other countries, and also because of the 1 million people that find jobs in the tourism sector. I think that moment was the biggest.